Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Unlike any other week, as you can see, my computer is off. I do want to welcome you guys.
Dun dun dun.
I do want to welcome you guys to What We Watch Season 2, Episode 10. Guys, we're halfways. We're literally halfways. Um, Today we will be talking about a movie. um, Honestly, guys, I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. Right? Honestly, I don't know how short this episode's gonna be. Um, the movie's garbage. Okay? Like, I don't think it aged well.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't think it aged well. Um, Damn,
What happened?
I don't know. There we go. Nah, no tenía mi audio para mí.
No.
Yeah, I don't think this movie aged well. I don't think the characters were fucking annoying. Like, I understand it's comedy, but
Mm-hmm.
this wasn't even comedy. Like, it was just like stupid. I found two things funny. Yeah, I found two things funny.
What'd you find funny?
The boot part,
The booth part.
Boot. La bota, güey. Like,
Oh,
oh, there's the boot. Where's the foot? Like, that part was funny.
wait, look at those stuff.
Like that's one line that I thought was fucking hilarious, and one line's not gonna save the movie.
Yeah.
And then what was the other part? What was the other part that I liked? Oh, where she's acting like on the I'm
No,
gonna
the
be
pageant.
acting y lo si lo matan al güey. Other than that way, I just thought it was stupid. Like like honestly, like it was
Mm-hmm.
just. Well, anyways, welcome guys to season 2, episode 10 of What Do We Watch. Marky Mark, yeah, you got it. Honestly, I don't even know if this is gonna be the worst movie that. Honestly, this is between Face Off and this one for the worst movie ever that I that we've seen in What We Watch.
Mm-hmm. I think I
Um,
would agree. What's going on, by the way, Mark?
so guys, without further ado, let's welcome Lorenzo.
Guys, thank you for joining us once again here on What We Watch. Um, and like my buddy is saying here, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it when it came out, and I've tried watching this in 3 different mindsets: impaired, another type of impaired, and sober. And I fell asleep in all 3. Um, it was just I guess it just wasn't for me. Um, yeah, see, hmm like that's exactly what I was trying to do, Mark. You read my mind. But no, it didn't do it for me. I thought because of the simple fact that it was comedy that it would maybe maybe make me think of it in a different manner, but nope. It just wasn't doing anything for me. So I called it a day.
um, I found it annoying, way
Mm-hmm.
like childish annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, because that's what it is. Like it's not like adult humor. Like this is like middle school, elementary humor.
yeah, like so the movie that I not to compare the same way, right? But
Mm-hmm.
unlike 21 Jump Street, the 21 Jump Street understood what 21 Jump Street was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you think about it, it's almost the same type of humor. Like the one with Jonah Hill and
Mm-hmm.
the
And
cute
yeah,
guy. No, I'm just kidding.
and the
El the
whole
Magic Mike.
who'd you say what?
The cute guy.
The cute guy.
That's because I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. Yeah.
Like
Yes.
21 Jump Street understood what type of movie it was and played
Mm-hmm.
along with those what it was, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it had very good act. It didn't have, even though it had over the top characters, like the both characters, uno era goth, y otro way no.
Yeah.
Like I think, or that might have been part 2, but like oh, uno era jock y el otro way era goth or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had 2 over the top characters, but they played it to where like the characters weren't annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ¿sí me entiendes? Y aquí no, güey. Aquí todos los characters, güey. Each and every fucking character was annoying.
Yeah.
¿Qué dijo? It's a bit of a time capsule, in my opinion. Not the most back then, but like the humor just didn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like I remember back in what was it, early 2000s, where everybody was saying that what that sort of thing, and I know like Doritos picked it up or some like some franchise or some company had picked it
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
and used it in their commercials. I remember that, but it just like you said, it wasn't really
Yeah, like
it
no,
wasn't
like
really doing anything for
okay,
me.
that part doesn't even bother me in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's the least of the stupidest shit that I saw in the movie. or most stupid. 'Cause stupid is not even a word. But the most that isn't even the most stupid or nonsense thing I saw in the movie. Like I get what they were trying to do. Like you know what I mean. Like I understood what they were trying to do. It's just nothing worked
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like I think the best part about like well, so we'll start from the beginning, right? Because you're fucking. Now
My
you're
bad.
good. You're good. So at the beginning of the movie, like sale Carmen Electra. No, no es ella. I think it's Carmen Electra. The first girl, the very first girl.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay. So, and like, está hablando con él por teléfono, and she's like, le hace el güey, what's that popping? She's
Oh,
like,
it
oh,
is.
I farted.
It is Carmen Electra.
It is, okay.
Mhm.
And I'm like, like, you know, like, really? Like, we have to go to that fucking, like, you know, like, I thought it was, honestly, because I had never seen this movie. Okay. This is the first time I've ever seen this fucking movie. I thought it was going to be a parody, but done the same way as the scary movies, like in an
Mhm.
actually tense environment, you know. And there was no tense environment. Like everything was just like, oh, I'm gonna put it to you. Haz de cuenta como, voy a decir este chiste aquí y vamos a esperar que funcione. Y luego voy a decir este chiste aquí y voy a esperar que funcione. Then I'm gonna make this joke right here. Like
There
there was no
wouldn't be.
storylines to throw in the jokes that way. Like
Yeah.
it's like every fucking joke was standing alone on its own, and that didn't work. That's why the boot to me worked so well because it made a reference to what the girl was doing. Like you know, like oh, here's the boot. Where's the leg? Or where's the foot?
Mhm.
Like you know, it's related to it. You're like, oh, okay, like keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, like it just fell flat. Like there was no joke after joke, not even over the same thing, but over the same references. It's not made for older audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I
but
agree with that
even
part.
at that, there's slapstick comedy, which is who that is funny. Like it's stupid, but it's funny. Like it's stupid
Mhm.
funny. It is.
And
Like
see,
like Adam Sandler's movies, way
yeah.
like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, or the stupid one of fucking the fucking towel boy or the bench boy,
Oh, Waterboy.
water boy. Um, like you know, like it's
Hmm.
or Grown Ups. Grown Ups is a lot better movie than this one.
Yeah.
And Grown Ups has some stupid ass fucking jokes. Like Grown Ups is another movie that's borderline. They took themselves too serious.
Hmm.
Did somebody talk?
Dun dun dun.
I heard somebody talk.
So did I. Mm.
Um. Yeah. So it just didn't work for me at all. Way. Anything that you want to say? Way?
Yeah. So I'm actually I'm actually a Wayne's Brothers fan.
Los son los negritos, ¿ah?
Huh? Sí, son los negritos. Marlon,
Los de white chicks,
yeah.
right?
Marlon Wayne, Sean
I've
Wayne's,
never seen white chicks either.
Uh, Keenan, Ivory Wayne's. But I was a big fan of them through uh, what was it? Live in Color?
Saturday Night Live.
No, 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 no. Um, in Living Color. In Living Color. This was like back in 1990, 94. But I would watch reruns of this. Uh, and you know, this is I like their comedy there. Um, Fun fact, like Jim Carrey started off his career there in Living Color, and I enjoyed that type of comedy. But this here, like you said, I feel it to be very childish. I just felt like they could do a lot more. Like there was a lot of missed opportunities, and the type of humor that was going on. No, no, no. And like I said, like even when I was um in a different state of mind, like I was not I was not as entertained as I thought I would be. Pero I guess. Quick stride, it's written more than a skit fashion where nothing's so connected.
Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, I lost the comments.
But yeah. Um, so let's see.
What?
I'm trying to think if I actually laughed.
I laughed only at that part
With the boot.
with the boot. That's the only part that I like.
They gave you a little chuckle.
Yeah, like, and it was that part was funny me. Yeah, like you see,
Mm-hmm.
like that's what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a solid story, and like
Mm-hmm.
actually like a type of scary movie, but in a comedy type. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna keep the whole like even if it would have been the exact same thing as scary movie, right?
Yeah.
But if it would have been done like actually as a horror comedy, I guess you would say, or as a intense no, not intense, but oh, like S.o.V. It's not a horror movie. It's more of a
Like a thriller. Mm-hmm.
like a thriller type comedy. Like I think it would have worked a lot better. Or if at least the jokes would have fucking been funny. Like
This is true.
or the stupid shit that they were doing with if it would have been funny. You know, because it was pointless for Doofy's hands to be smelling like gasoline. Because there's no story to it.
Well, I did laugh at that. I laughed at that because I
Like,
mean the cop just
no, no,
telling him
no,
to
no, no.
smell.
But before that, because remember the girl like sucks on his finger
Mm-hmm.
and like she's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like there's no reference to it. Way. Like we don't see him like actually like sacándose el
It's like
perro o algo.
yeah,
Like there's no lead up to that joke. Way. It just felt flat. Like there's a lot of jokes that there's no lead up to it, and they expect you to be like, oh, that's
to
funny.
pick him up real quick.
Yeah, and you can't because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, so cuando le ponen los dedos así, like, oh, that's how you become a man or whatever, whatnot. Pues este güey se acababa de acostar con la señora. It would have been like, le hubieran herido los dedos también a él que al otro güey.
Mm-hmm.
Pero le vuelve el dedo en la cola, güey. Así como, ¿por qué? Like, no hemos visto nada que nos haga lir a ese joke, güey. Y luego ya later is like, oh, I pooped myself. Ah, ok, pues le huelen los dedos, güey, porque no se sabe limpiar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ¿sí me entiendes?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Like, that was the whole thing. Oh, you know what other part I liked? The two white teenagers got killed, and we're black reporters.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
get the
we
fuck
gotta
out
get
of
the
here.
fuck out of here.
That part was funny, man. And that was it. Three things I liked about the
Or
movie.
white woman
Two
when he
white.
types in "white woman in trouble" and they came up. I thought that was comedical.
What part? Hello, verga.
Yeah.
Pajarito, pajarito, pajarito.
¿Cómo se dice? No, pero digo the part where Bobby's coming back into her apartment because the killer just escaped, and the killer's at the door trying to get in, but she blocks it with that closet door, and she types in like 911 on the computer, and she just types in "white woman in trouble," and 2 seconds later, you see a freaking line of cops. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, when
The
she
racial
types it.
comedy.
Yeah. I was like, what? Um, yeah, I thought that was funny too. Uh, the reference of the dad, like with the Colombians and shit, like that it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah.
Like with Uncle Escobar,
Uh-huh.
like it was out of nowhere. We
See, and that joke or that skit right there flew over my head when I was a kid because like I didn't understand what the
but
fuck they were talking
it's
about.
because they're not referencing any fucking movie. Like you get me? It's not like if that's a reference to one of the movies that they're parodying. Like they just put that shit in there.
Yeah, just
Like
random.
yeah, like what? Like oh the math, some money
The
got
quote.
lost. I don't know what. Like
Yeah. There's gonna be some legs broken, so it's time to lay low.
yeah, like you're like what? Like where's this? Like where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Like actually one of the brothers we, el que era gay.
Sean Wayne's?
No, I don't know. I don't know their names we. Pero no.
Ray?
Yeah, like not the one that had the puffy hair way. The other one. The one that was always like trying to, like when they were making out in the
Do I look
car.
gay in this? And he goes like that.
Yeah, that one. Or whenever they're in the car and they're like, oh, something nice or something different que le dice el white guy a la girl. Y es el este güey picándole el culo. Like, son cositas, pero you had worked that character from the beginning, güey, que le gustaba.
Yeah.
Like, ¿sí me entienden? So, funciona, güey. Funcionó. A mí no me hizo chiste así como que, oh, that's very funny. Or, ha, 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 ha. Sino, like, oh, yeah, I get it. Because all the movie they've been referencing this guy. Like, you know, whatever. Y funciona, güey. Pero son cositas muy... Hay más cosas que no funcionan que las que funcionan. Like, in this movie. Like, it's that... Damn, I keep on losing the comments. Um, it's... I don't know. Like, it's just that way.
I get it.
Like, even at that, I think it's a subpar cast, except of the Wayne's brothers.
We had Anna Faris, Marlon Wayans, Regina Hall, Sean Wayans, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Carmen Electra, Shannon Elizabeth, Dave Sheridan, Lachlan Monroe, John Abrams, Sherry Ottery, Dexter Bell, Kurt Fuller. Yeah, and most of these, they were just like extras on the back.
Yeah, like, I wasn't invested in another. And, okay, so I went to this, like I said, I went look into this movie. Even though you guys said that this movie was shit last week, or that part two was better than this one, I actually went with it, like, not thinking that it was going to be bad.
You went with it with an open mind.
Yeah, but as soon as the first fucking 5 minutes of the movie passed, I'm like, either I'm gonna fall asleep, or I'm just gonna have to fast forward shit. And I ended up fast forwarding shit and then falling asleep. Like it's slow way. There's no pacing to it. We like well, their pacing is slow, and then it tries to pick up and then it drops again, or the jokes don't even have a time. Like like most of like if you know about comedy or at least a little bit, like that they're setting you up, there's no setup here for anything. Way it's like they drop a joke and they don't even fucking work with that joke.
You know what? I'll give them this. There was a lot of subtle jokes.
Like
But
one liners.
no, not even said jokes. Like visually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like when Buffy's barely getting in, they're dropping off Buffy, and it's her parents are going. All three girls are walking down the school parking lot. What I thought was hilarious is that they had a coroner's van in the parking lot. I saw that and I was like in my mind, like I'm trying to focus on the whole image, and I thought that shit was like, oh, like these motherfuckers are clever. Or like when they're in the beauty pageant, and they have the first girl comes out, Miss Congeniality. The other one was Miss Thing, la morenita que está toda peluda.
Yeah.
And then they have Buffy come out, and she's Miss Fellatio. Like I was like, oh, like these, like they're little subtle,
Treats.
yeah, treats. Yeah, I guess like Easter eggs, I guess basically. And I will give them that. But as far as like an actual joke set up, like you said, it just wasn't done.
Yeah. Another thing like I'll give them that too because I thought it was funny. Like you know what I also thought was clever, like how they always like at the beginning of the movie they have like five different weapons and she chooses the fucking banana.
Oh yes.
Like I'm like okay, like you see that makes sense because we're talking about a scary movie and they seem to always choose the wrong weapons. Like you know,
No, the signs where safety.
yeah, like all of that I thought was
Murder.
working, way. Like el pedo del principio de la movie es like se echó un pedo, güey. ¿Qué tiene que ver eso con la película en sí? Like, ¿sí me entiendes? Like the popcorn way. The popcorn never worked either. Like, 'cause it just kept on getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Like, you know, like that wasn't like that didn't work either. Like, no importa la popcorn. ¿Sí me entiendes? Like, si se hubiera quemado la casa por la puta popcorn, way, then that would have been a
That would have
badass.
been funny.
Yeah. Why?
It would have
Because
made it funny.
oh, it's like en las movies la dejan que se queme y no pasa nada.
Yeah.
Aquí sí pasa algo. Like, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, eso de los signs, güey, de donde el güey, la chava recoge el plátano en vez de las weapons. Like, todo eso estaba funcionando, güey. El pedo no funcionó, la popcorn no funcionó. El otro güey de que, oh, your boyfriend, que no sé cuánto, y dice, oh, wrong one. Like, oh, okay, like, porque las pinches movies aparentemente de scary, las scary movies, nunca se equivocan, güey. No los conocen y nunca se equivocan. Aquí sí se equivocaron. Ah, ok, entiendo. Like, todo eso estaba funcionando, güey. Y luego no sé qué le pasó a la película. Like, pause for dramatic effect, güey, donde ella va corriendo y se va mojando. Like, así como que, ah, ok, like, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, y donde el otro güey viene caminando y la caminando y siempre las alcanzan. Todo eso iba funcionando, güey. Y la película se cayó.
Yeah.
Like, from there, the movie dropped off, way. Like, like, you weren't going, like, oh, this is a great movie. But it has something interesting going for it. And then I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I don't know what happened to the movie.
See, because like I would actually want to label this a stoner comedy, but I can't even give them that. Because like I said, I mean, I tried, and even then, like I wasn't laughing. And when I was like that,
Impaired?
yeah, impaired. I couldn't like that's where I picked up those subtle innuendos, like the little messages on the sign, like because I was just like the comedy itself isn't working for me, so I was just like, well, I'm gonna look at the out like the background. I'm gonna see if I find something there, something to work with.
La Mask del bad guy. También, güey. Las facial expressions. Like, to me, that worked. And, you know,
Yeah,
like,
like when they
because
were getting
that's a parody of the
impaired.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know, like you can actually, oh, este güey sí se le ve lo que está tratando de hacer, güey, o las emociones. Like, that works, güey. Like, no era tan difícil hacer una parody de una película, güey, tratando de hacerla, güey. Like, at least I don't think that's hard. Like, maybe not everything would have worked, but it would have been a story, güey. Aquí no hay story.
Yeah.
At least, I don't think there was a story.
To be honest with you, even the movie,
I know what you did last summer.
yeah, Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, I didn't even enjoy those movies. Like, even those movies themselves, like, I can't say that I enjoyed them. um, with Walk Hard.
Damn, now thinking about it, I don't.
I'm gonna have to check it out, Mark.
What's up, Otto?
What's going on now? I don't. I want to say I was. This came out
20, 20,
2000, no?
22, 20?
2000. So 10. No, I was probably like 10, 11 years old. And that's why I'm saying, like, back then, like, I remember thinking, like, subtle pieces that I do recall, like that WhatsApp scene. Other than that, like, it's like it was flat. That's what I felt. That I felt like a flat soda, and I usually enjoy flat sodas. Like,
No, like, no, güey, nada. Like,
mm-hmm.
no creo que esta película. No importa qué tanto le cambies a esta película, güey. Si le cambias demasiado, va a ser otra película completamente diferente.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe the actors weren't bad, way. I do think the script was bad. Unless they improvised, we have an issue here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the scenes were like they just had like little points to get to, then we seriously have an issue with their timing, comedic timing, or if they improvise the jokes. Um, cause this movie shit, like Face Off shit. Now, honestly, wait, I think this is worse than Face Off.
You know what?
Like, I really think this movie's worse than Face Off. Honestly,
Wow. I don't think I was ever gonna hear you say um that there was a worse
the
movie
only
than
thing that
Face
was good about
than
this
Face Off.
movie was that it's only 90 minutes long. No me tuve que
It
aventar
is
dos.
right.
It's an hour and 28 minutes, I think, or it's like 88
Yeah, an hour
minutes.
28.
Um, actually, yeah. It's the same person who suggested Sweeney Todd, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who suggested this, Lorenzo?
I believe Mr. OG Barber did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we revoked his rights for next season.
Mm-hmm. We're pulling the cord. Um, yeah.
Can you
Because
pull up?
that was our other movie that we weren't big fans of.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pull out any other comedy from the year 2000? I think Big Daddy came out in the year 2000. That was a way better comedy.
Oh hell yes, far from none. Um, 2000 comedies. You had Meet the Parents.
Mm.
Um,
Way better comedy than that.
yes. Do. You had Me, Myself, and Irene.
I've never seen it.
That one's a little.
I
It's Jim
When I was
Carrey,
10
and it's a
years old,
little
I
funny.
actually cried
Which one?
with Big Daddy.
With Big Daddy?
Yeah. The first time that I watched Big Daddy, because I didn't watch it on theaters, but I watched it at Devin's house.
Oh yeah.
Like, I actually cried with that movie. Where he says, "I'll wipe my own ass." Anyway, that
But I
fucking
wipe
broke.
my own ass.
Yeah, that shit broke me down. Way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that team was emotional. The Emperor's New Groove had come out.
That's a fucking good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the cartoon one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can. Heck, Miss Congeniality.
American Psycho came out in 2000. I don't think that's a
A
comedy.
comedy, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to go with comedy, guys.
¿Ese es el de Batman o el de American Psycho? Bale?
Christian Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, they had the bogus which project, but I don't even think I've
Nah,
seen.
but that sounds like this type of fucking movie.
Yeah. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou came out in 2000, and I actually enjoyed that one. Big Mama's House. Martin Lawrence's Big Mama's House came
I've
out in
never
2000.
watched Big Mama's House.
No?
None of them. But there was a lot better comedies.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. American Psycho was somewhat a dark comedy in sense, but I think that was more like a psychological. Um,
Thriller? Drama?
yeah, I guess drama,
Look up the,
like what it was
yeah,
or what it was classified under.
classified as. Guys, what did y'all do this week? Because if not, this shit's gonna end like in about 10 minutes. Okay, tell us, guys. What did you actually like
What was
about the
y'all
movie?
thoughts about
Yeah,
this
what did
movie?
you guys think about the movie? Oh, the Grinch came out and
American Psycho.
like what worked for you guys? What did not work for you guys? Have you rewatched this movie? Anyways, Poltergeist a scary movie?
It's supposed to be.
The fuck you mean it's supposed to be?
Um, this one's more of like Poltergeist is more of like
The Mask was a fucking awesome movie, Autumn.
yeah, it was with Jim Carrey.
Like I think that's 96, 98.
They called me the Mamba Pit.
That is actually my favorite scene of that movie.
Me too. Or maybe it's the whole park scene.
No, no, no. Actually, my favorite part of the scene is the "Hey Pachuco" donde empezó a bailar con. I love that fucking song. Güey. Well, I love that bit of that. You see, Mark says it is a scary movie.
Well, yeah, like it's
Lorenzo, don't fuck with me.
so it's like well, it's like like it's based around poltergeist. Like you know what a poltergeist is, right? It's like uh
Somebody who can't see poster.
no.
Es
It's the
un poltergeist.
supernatural phenomena. Like let's say we're here and then all of a sudden I don't know, your water bottle just randomly falls or flings around
Oh,
like
telekinesis.
something like that, but without having our intention. Like it was like something you
Oh,
can't
okay,
explain.
okay.
Like it's not in your power.
Let's see ghost story. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Mark.
Thanks. Yeah,
Somebody
it's
could have told me that.
so American Psycho is actually labeled down as crime, drama, and horror.
Crime drama horror.
Yeah.
Um, tell us about the movies, guys. Tell us about scary movie. Let us know. It to me, the rating is a fucking 2, like 1.5.
Which one?
The movie for the rating for this movie is a 1.5, a 2, the most.
Oh, for you?
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be a little generous, but it's still a low rating. I'm gonna give it a 3. Cause
it's not like to me. It's not even close to Sweeney Todd. When Sweeney Todd is a 3.
oh jeez.
Like so, yeah, it has to be like I need to cut it in. Yeah, it has to be for me. It has to be a 1.5. It's not on the scale for me. He said Otto. Like you have to give it a number, Otto.
I mean, the only reason I'm giving it a 3 is because of the Wayans brothers.
Uno de ellos sí me cayó mal, güey. The one that was always high. Like,
Shorty.
yeah, like, it was just annoying, güey.
Martin
Like, it was
Wayans.
just fucking annoying. It wasn't even funny. It was just annoying. Like, he was annoying. Like, that, not him personally, but that character was
character
annoying.
was annoying.
Autumn gives it a 1.
Yeah, I agree with Mark 100%.
3.5?
I agree with Mark at 100%. Like we should have done.
We did not choose this.
Yes, I know, but Scary Movie 2 would have been a lot easier to talk to, like or talk about. Like they stepped it up, not a whole bunch, but definitely more than this. Like they stepped it up a notch for a scary movie too. Um, I guess like they saw the holes in this one.
You mean
Um,
they saw that there was no wall because it was all full of fucking holes. like,
yeah,
like the
they saw that.
yeah, they saw that they only had like the edges, güey. Like ocupaban poner toda la pared otra vez a la chingada.
Yeah,
Like, did
yeah.
anything work for you guys here?
For scary movie, like I said, the only thing that really worked out for what I gave them props for was just those little bits of Easter eggs that you could figure out. Oh, I did laugh at that part where the principal or the counselor,
The principal.
the principal, he's up on the roof. Why don't you jump? What are
Oh,
you waiting for?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What am I waiting for? I love that part. That part I did laugh. I won't lie.
You see, but it worked because they set it up, way. Like, porque imagine que nomás, like, most of their jokes are like this. Pretend that you don't know he's up there. And you just see a lot of people in front, right? And then she's like, what are you waiting for? What for? Y luego se cae alguien.
Boom. You say,
Yeah,
oh,
like, you're like, what the fuck? Así es lo que pasó con el joke de Escobar. There was no setup for it. So cuando lo dijeron, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, like that, like
y así se pasó toda la película, güey. They not setting up jokes.
it must have been that crack that I smoked earlier. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Like, and I think that's why that joke worked so well in the movie. The same thing about the boot, because they worked on that joke way. Like it wasn't just like a one line thing, or it's not like if they didn't prep it. The boot, encontraron el boot. Where's the foot? Like, because they're stupid. Like, I get it. Like, sí entiendo. Lo del señor también. Like, what are you waiting for? Y pum, se cae.
It's a guy.
Yeah. Like, like, lo están trabajando, güey. Le están trabajando el chiste. Dude, my camera's frozen.
Oh, Jesus. What happened to the camera?
I don't know.
Where
I
did
just
you
saw.
go? Where did you go?
It goes quick.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's working. I don't know why my camera's frozen, but
Was mine? Dun, dun, dun.
nah,
No,
yours is working.
no, mine's working.
No, mine's just frozen. Oh, well.
Did I kick it on the way in?
Probably. Nah, it doesn't matter, cause the cup's not even here. We.
Yeah. There's nothing there. Technical difficulties, guys.
Um. So yeah, then. What else do you guys want to talk about? So yeah, let me write down the fucking shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you guys have any comments, like if you guys enjoyed this movie, if you guys had any little bits and pieces of scenes that you actually enjoyed, we can definitely talk about them. But
¿Qué le diste,
overall,
Lorenzo? ¿Un
Mande?
three?
yeah, I give it a 3. And like I said, the only reason I'm giving it a 3 is just for it's for the Wayans brothers.
Like, I'll give the movie a 1, but the 2 jokes that I enjoyed with get a 0.5. Or the 3 scenes that I enjoyed, give it a 0.5. Actually, the first part of the movie gets a 0.5. Like the first
The first scene with
part.
Carmen Electra.
Yeah. And not because of Carmen Electra, because she sucks at acting. But everything was working because it was a parody on a horror movie. You know, all the bad decisions that they make, like all that shit, like visually was working. Like, it wasn't great, but it was working. So that was 0.5. Then we count what actually worked for it on my behalf on the comedy, que era ahí donde se cayó ese güey, o el counselor o el teacher, o sea, para chingada, ese
Yeah.
güey que se cayó, la van de los black reporters, um,
I did laugh at that.
the boot, the where she's like, oh, I'm gonna act, y están masacrando al güey arriba, y todos le creen.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Y, ¿qué otra parte, güey? ¿Qué otra parte? ¿Qué otra parte? ¿Qué otra parte? ¿Qué más se me olvidó, güey? Ah, güey.
It did make me wonder though. While I was impaired, it made me wonder if I would get shot in the lungs, would smoke really come out?
Oh, oh. Um, oh, you know what actually did work for me at the very beginning? Donde le mete el cuchillo, güey, a la chicha y sale
Y
el
sale el
este.
implant.
Yeah, like I thought that was like, oh, clever. Like, clever, clever.
Yeah.
Um,
And I don't know, like they were trying too hard with their comedy with too many sexual references. Like blowjob scenes. Like there was one, two, three.
at the very beginning,
Yeah, at the very beginning with Carmen Electra's parents. Like, what happened? I heard something. Oh no, nothing. Otra vez.
then like 10 minutes later, cuando le pegan al güey.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they just like it was maybe that's why because I don't see like sexual shit to be comedic
It's
anymore.
because, why would you need it, güey? Like, ¿sí me entiendes?
Like I remember as a kid, like I would think like ha 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 that's funny, but now it's like
Like,
now that
this
I'm
movie
older,
didn't age well.
yeah.
Period. Um, that one.
Yeah, like I said, I mean even the like the movies that it was parodying. Let's see, scary movie.
It was scary. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Scream. Um, Matrix in the fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, The Usual Suspects con el güey. Con el bad guy. Mm,
No, motherfucker, not Sean Wayne's.
¿A cuáles eran? ¿Qué me falta?
Oh, Jesus. I had it earlier. I don't
Oh,
know if
Jesús Cristo.
Jesus Christos.
Like,
Yeah, well, like those. Like, I mean, I didn't really laugh. Like even like that part where he's inside the house and I bet you can't you
I
won't be
bet you
able
don't
to
know where
find
I'm
me.
at.
Yeah, where I'm at.
Like,
It's
oh,
the
you're
way
behind the
hiding
couch.
behind the couch, like on las patitas, like it's like really, dude.
Um, no sé, güey. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they took themselves too literal or too serious. Like, I don't know if they took their comedy too seriously when it was not. Like, like if the actors took the movie too seriously to try to act it out like as a serious tone when the movie, like, the jokes weren't.
Weren't there.
Yeah. The only good thing about, well, not even good, but one thing that you do gotta recognize is that this started the whole parody shit about other movies.
Yeah, we'll give him that.
Like, this actually did have a what's it called? A president, or it was a standard, I guess you could say.
Well, welcome, Pickle. It's a parody and it's supposed to have idiotic jokes. When it came out, it was hilarious.
Like, I understand like, if the jokes would have worked, it would have been different. Like, cause they didn't set up jokes.
Oh,
Baseball started the parody, in
Spaceballs.
my opinion. Yeah, but Spaceballs is a good movie.
Yeah, you know what?
Spaceballs is a goddamn good movie.
It's a better movie than this. It had that one cat from Funny I Shrunk Your Kids.
Yeah. But it was a good movie. We.
Yeah.
Like it had a story. Like it was developed. Jokes were developed. Like it was maybe raunchy at its time, if you want to say it was raunchy at its time. But it worked. With the movie was good.
John Candy, that's right.
Like
John
that's a
Candy
hell of a
was that
good
little
movie.
furry dude, right? He was like, so he was supposed to be like the Chewbacca of that thing, but it was
Yeah.
like, he was like a furry cat or something.
Oh yeah, Chewbacca. Yeah, I'm like Chewbacca. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got you. What other fucking
God, man,
raunch?
rest in peace, John Candy.
Another good raunchy comedy shit like that, or not even raunchy, but stupid comedy movie. You know what's a good stupid comedy movie? Basketball,
Basketball.
where it's like a basketball, kickball slash baseball.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's stupid, way. It's stupid. It's stupid. Like it's stupid, but it works.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat's another stupid comedy movie. Like, it's not comedy, but it's stupid.
But stupid.
Like the first Mortal Kombat movie. But it's Mortal Kombat's so bad that it works with.
Mm-hmm.
Robin Hood Men in Tights is funny. Like there is parody movies that work with. This one just
It flopped. Like I said, I feel like Scary Movie Part 2 was a lot better than this one. Like Scary Movie 2 actually had.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, it is by the South Park dudes. I don't know why I was gonna say someone else. But yeah, it is by the South Park dudes. Um but yeah, like I just felt like Scary Movie 2 had a lot more of an actual storyline, the plot. And then they had like the funny one-liners. Like last episode, me and Mark were just going back and forth uh saying saying like the different jokes. And yes, I agree. Wayne Bros is certainly a flavor of humor. Like cuz like I said, I enjoy their comedy from In Living Color, but um for this type of um this this particular movie. Hold on, let me see. Well, yeah, like I was gonna say, like, well, what other one? But, yeah, White Chicks. White Chicks was fucking hilarious, like stupid hilarious. Me miaba de la risa con esa pinche película. And it had same thing. It had Martin Wayans and Sean Wayans. Um,
Like es como te
and
digo,
they're
güey.
brothers, so like it works well. They got a good
They
dynamic.
have good chemistry.
Yeah.
Aquí no se, en esta movie no se ve eso, güey. Like, so individually, güey, who was the best character in this movie? Like individually, put everybody aside. Who was the best character in this movie?
Fuck.
Who's Cindy?
Anna Faris, the main one, like the main chick, the
Dude.
Bobby's girlfriend.
Oh,
Um. Oh yeah. I didn't like that.
yeah, we're
The one with the where it was a baby.
yeah,
Yeah, like I didn't like that.
yeah. But again, you're gonna have hit and misses in comedy.
Yeah.
Like at least that one had a plot. It tried, like you know, like it tried to be funny. Like if you like, it not even that it tried to be funny. I bet you there's a lot more people who like that movie and will rewatch it than this one. Like, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, no sé, güey. Like, it's just that this movie didn't. Maybe if I watch the other one y también está de igual de mierda que esta, but I doubt it, güey. I get, yeah, dark humor is good. Like I love dark humor. Just that there was no setup for anything in this movie. Like there was, and the jokes that had setups worked very well. Like, but there was a lot of jokes that had no setup. There was nothing to it. Yeah, like that girl, the one that won the pageant.
Buffy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she was the one that I liked the most, way. Like character wise.
Character wise.
Like no me fastidió, güey. No se me hizo tan pendeja. Like she, her character understood what the movie was, way. I'll put it to you. Whoever wrote her character, way, understood what the movie was supposed to be. Because whenever, hasta cuando la están, like, cuando el güey le dice, oh, and right now I'm supposed to break my leg, y se lo quiebra ella sola, güey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, hey, like, okay, like, it's the, like, the beginning of the movie, güey.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a fun out of the horror films.
Yeah.
Y no, güey. Like, hay cositas sobre lo que pasa sobre ella, güey. Like, a mí se me hicieron bien, güey. Like, that character worked very well. Guys, I'll tell you the truth. I don't even know how the movie ends.
You know what? Because I fell asleep and I was receiving a call. Um, it had played through. It had played through the credits. Um, and there's actually a scene with Doofy with a vacuum cleaner. Like he's in his briefs or something, and
Yeah.
he's like holding the freaking vacuum cleaner, and you can see him
Yeah.
like carrying out that act.
¿Qué tiene que ver eso con?
Nothing. Like it was just something that I hadn't seen like
Oh,
the
at the
first
end.
couple of times. Yeah,
Oh,
like the first couple of times seeing the movie, like like it was just like one of those Easter eggs.
he was cleaning his room, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, pero like, no sé ni cómo acaba la película. Like, no, like I couldn't finish it. Like, it's one of the, con decirte, acabé de ver Face Off, güey. Esta movie no la pude acabar de ver, güey.
Mm-hmm. Well, I fell asleep, like I said. I fell asleep, but then I ended up like playing, like wherever I was, wherever I remember I took off, like where I left off before I dozed off. I would try to go back and watch it. It took me, it took me a while. I was literally watching this movie while at work, trying to see, um, maybe, maybe I'll be able to uh like give me motivation to actually watch the movie, because today at work for that hour was a little bit slow, so I was like ugh. But it was
You fall asleep
no.
at work?
No, actually, see, that's the fun part. um I decided to go outside the door to try to bring customers in just so I wouldn't have to watch the movie. Like that's how bad this was.
Yeah, like, it,
Mm.
it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. And like Pickle said, I remember um back when I first saw this movie, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was. But now I'm an adult, I'm seeing it through different eyes. And I guess this was for me like how
Face Off?
Face Off was for you. Hmm. Like where it was like you thought it was a shit back then, and then all of a sudden you see it today, and it's like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yep. Face
Like
Off
what the
fucking
fuck?
sucks balls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, that's fun. Now his fucking suggestions are revoked, like, through 3 seasons. He ain't getting no more suggestions on, not even one.
Look, you know what? I'm actually mad because he's not even here. Is he here? Is he watching?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think he's watching. Um, and it's like Jesus.
No, he's not on
No,
here.
he's not on. Um, so yeah, his privileges get revoked for at least a season. Um, from what
What?
I'm thinking this is gonna be like the last
Bad movie?
bad movie.
It depends how people feel about the Man from Nowhere.
Mm.
Like,
Sure that.
I haven't seen Poltergeist, but I doubt it's gonna be as bad as this.
Oh no. Poltergeist.
I've never seen Queen of the Damned. I doubt it's gonna be as bad as this,
Oh
or as Sweeney
Jesus.
Todd.
Akasha just fell in love with her.
The Crow is not bad. Spotlight is like that movie that it came out. That was my favorite movie that year. Um, so I know for sure that's not a bad movie. V for Vendetta is a fucking hell of a masterpiece. Interview with the Vampire I've never seen, but I doubt it's gonna be as bad as what we just witnessed, or as Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
El Crimen del Padre Amaro es un peliculón. The Man from Nowhere, I don't know how people are gonna react to it. Like that's the one if way,
Mm-hmm.
because I like it. Like I enjoy that movie. I like Sweeney Todd. It's a lot better than Scary Movie. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to finish Sweeney Todd. I was not able to finish this movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Spawn.
Spawn is
Spawn was dope.
was
Yeah, it was. Um, and I remember seeing it because I've recently watched it again, and I guess it's just
nothing works with that movie either.
you didn't really like it. To me, it was the graphics now, like
Oh
now
yeah,
because,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I mean I can't blame them because of what it was. Um, but I feel like Spawn was
Spawn was alright.
somewhat like The Crow. You know, like the story, like story wise. You know, you you have a person goes through death, comes back to life, and seeks revenge.
Yeah,
Um,
it just they're working on a reboot, which I don't think is ever gonna be picked up. The reboot sounded interesting because it was more like of a shadow
mhm.
instead of a person. I think the last person tied to it was Jamie Foxx. But I don't know. But I I watched it when I was young.
Mhm.
Hmm. Then I watched Steel, and I know this movie's a lot better than fucking Steel.
Steel.
The DC movie from that Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's like a RoboCop, or no, he wears like armor and shit.
Mm. Doesn't ring a bell. I don't think
Don't
I've
watch it,
seen
bro.
it.
Do not watch it.
Okay.
Don't
Thank you
watch
for
it.
the heads up. Thank you for not letting me waste my
Oh
time.
well, it's better than this one. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm not too fond of the Spawn movie.
Yeah. See, I agree with Mark. That's who I liked, John Leguizamo. Um, in
Yeah,
Spawn.
but he's he's very good, like
Mm-hmm.
in everything that he does. I think that's one of the actors that is very underrated. We oh, fuck no,
Not Kazan.
not Kazam. I don't think Shaq and movies were meant to be together.
I watched Kazam a while back. I want to say maybe like 8 months back.
Bro, the movies fucking suck, bro. That's what's wrong with Kazam. Kazam, Kazam.
It didn't. I think it was the acting, but I mean I enjoyed the retroness in Kazam. Like watching it now, like I like that retroness.
I get it, but if I want to watch a fucking shitty ass movie, I watch Kindergarten Cop. The one of Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Either that one or the one where he's like looking for that Christmas toy.
Oh, Jingle All the Way,
Yeah, those two
or something
shitty
like that.
movies are like my shitty movies to go to.
Jingle All the Way. You know what? Yes. Yeah, I think that would be a shitty movie to go to. Twins. That's the one with Schwarzenegger and not Pesci. Yeah,
Levito,
DeVito,
Danny.
Danny DeVito,
Um,
the Penguin.
what else? Um, yeah, like there's shitty movies that are bad, but they're so bad that they're good. Way like, they're rewatchable. Way like I said earlier, Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat movie. There's no way in hell that's a good movie. That movie's not good. That movie is not. Do not try to say that movie's good, Lorenzo. I will turn off your fucking microphone, Lorenzo, if you tell me that movie's good.
Try and take it from me.
No, I'm just kidding. No, no, no. But like it's so bad way that I enjoy watching it. You know, like it's one of those movies that it's so bad that you just can't like keep your eyes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoyed the fuck out of the movie. Like sometimes I laugh because of what's going on in the movie, and I'm like, hey, this was supposed to be a serious. This was supposed to be a serious movie. Yeah, Otto. And yeah, Mark. Like it's bad, but it's a fun movie. It is a fun movie. What are the movies so bad that like Grown Ups is a very bad movie.
Oh,
Grown Ups 2 is even worse.
what was that movie? Kung Pao or Kung Fu?
Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a very stupid, dumb movie.
But it's
With a tongue,
rewatchable.
yeah, with a tongue that talks, or that has like a mouth and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is rewatchable. Like there's stupid movies that are rewatchable,
I haven't
and
seen
that is a
freaking.
parody of like fighting like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and all of those.
Mm-hmm. See, and I actually I enjoy those martial arts movies like Crouching Tiger,
Tiger,
Hidden
Hidden
Dragon.
Dragon, like all of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking something in disguise way. Where am I not turtly enough?
Oh,
Turtle.
Master of Disguise
Yeah, that movie's so stupid way.
with Dana Carvey.
Yeah, that movie's so fucking stupid way.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking stupid.
There was
So fucking stupid. You
piece
know
of
what?
ass
You know
shoe.
what comedy movie I think is a fucking masterpiece way? I think it's called Dinner with Schmucks.
Oh, with
The guy from The Hangover.
yeah, the guy from The
And
Office.
yes.
Oh, geez, what are
And
the names? Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Anyway, that movie way
Yes.
is fucking funny, fucking smart. Like I think that movie's underrated. Dumb and Dumber is a classic. Dumb and Dumber is fucking
Mm-hmm.
funny. Dumb and Dumber is always gonna be funny in my eyes. Like Dumb and Dumber was like I don't know how to put like it's a standard of comedy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But Dinner with Schmucks, Date Night también, güey, con el guy de The Office y Tina Fey.
I don't think
You've
I've
never
seen
seen
that
it,
one.
way? There's a scene in a strip club towards the end of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and like el main guy les dice, "Hey, you have to dance for me, right? Like, if in order to talk to me, you have to dance for me." So they don't know how to dance, right? So they start doing the fucking robot, and the guy like he's like, "Oh yeah," and then like they start humping each other, but like robots, right? And looking like, "Oh, sexy robots!" Like it's fucking stupid, way. Like but it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like though, like it's just there's a lot of good comedies. There's a lot of good comedies. OG Barber, why the fuck you choose this one?
I know.
Like,
I have a feeling he was high or impaired while he was choosing this particular movie.
no, because he chose this one and Sweeney Todd in the same fucking time.
That's what I'm saying. He was probably. Um, Although I'm very proud of him. I actually just went back to his spot
Ujú.
Um,
¿Ya le pusiste la tele?
so yes and no.
Que la chingada.
Yes, I went over, drilled the holes, um, um, and we were gonna put it up, but he ended up deciding that he wanted it on a shelf that he has. Like it's like he was like, I wanted to be higher, and I was like, well, I mean, okay, it works. Um, but he's not working at the one in Edinburgh no more. Like he's strictly there at his shop now. I'm very proud of him. Very,
That's
very
cool.
proud
That's
of him.
cool.
Este,
Well, con todas las ligas, güey. We do want to thank all the
oh
sponsors.
yeah.
Little Rosales HT for the candies, Mitos Creations for the cups, OG Barber for the haircuts. As you can tell, I haven't gone, but I should be there sometime soon.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us in our social medias, guys. Honestly, this fucking episode, just because we started talking about random shit, but if not, it was gonna end in 15 minutes. I told Lorenzo, this fucking episode is gonna be short as fuck. Like this movie fucking sucks.
Yeah. Like I wish there was a little bit more that we can talk about this movie, but it's no. No, like movie wise
Movie wise, it
it's
doesn't work.
yeah, it doesn't work. Like this would be like the type of movie Debbie does.
Yeah, never mind.
Sepa la madre. Este, but I am looking forward to Poltergeist. I remember it did scare me when I was watching it as a kid. But I don't remember.
Is this the 1982 movie?
Yeah, it's an old school movie.
Guys, Philo has it if you start the free trial.
Who?
Philo. PHILO. Let me see. Let me check something out.
I think it's on Amazon, Amazon Prime as well.
¿Cómo se llama el Poltergeist?
Yeah.
Ay, sí, sí, cuida. Let me look it up. Because there's a 2015 movie.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, because I want to say
It's airing at 8:45 a.m. on the 22nd.
no. It is the 1982. The 1982. And what'd you say?
It's airing on AMC on the 22nd at 8:45 a.m.
So
AMC the channel?
It's gonna be it's gonna be the day right before.
Yeah.
Right before
I'm gonna
Monday.
go ahead and record that. So at 8:45 in the morning, guys, if you have set up your TVs or your
Okay,
recording,
AMC. Or wait, no, because Monday would be Monday morning, 2:15 a.m.
that's again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or Monday morning at 2:15 a.m.
I mean,
Yo no la voy a ver con la luz de afuera. Yo no la voy a ver con la luz
apagado.
apagada.
Culo.
Sano.
Culo.
Se le dice ser sano en esta vida.
No, but yeah, I remember mom telling me that this was like the worst freaking horror movie, like that she hated. Ah, chingado.
Ya lo voy a ver con los ojos.
Sí, pues como, entonces, ¿cómo lo vas a ver?
But yeah, set it up, record it. It's Poltergeist from 1982. It's on AMC on Sunday at 8:45 a.m. or Monday morning at 2:15 a.m. If you guys want to watch it. If not, I doubt it's gonna be as bad as this one. So, anyways, was that movie based on true events? I do not know. Ada, I was so disappointed about this fucking movie that I didn't even open my laptop.
Mm-hmm. Um, I do not know Autumn, but I will definitely. Um, I'm definitely going to do a deep dive on this and see if it is. It is a thriller. Um, and what I do love about this movie is that uh, it doesn't rely on,
Jump scares?
yeah, jump scares.
Thank you, fucking
It's
Jesus.
not jump scares. It's not the pointless loud noises that we usually do with horror films. But the music does get intense from time to time, but it doesn't ruin
I,
that.
I don't know. I don't
You
mind
know what I mean?
it. I don't mind an emotional scary,
Mm-hmm.
like that, or like that they're trying to dictate how you're supposed to feel in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like Toy Story does that a lot. Believe it or not, Toy
Mm-hmm.
Story, because of their music, they tell you how to feel,
How
and
to
that's
feel?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here, for scary movies, I don't mind if they try to dictate how you're supposed to feel, as long as there's no jump scares. Way, the number one thing I fucking hate are jump scares. Not even because they're scary. Way, it's just why the fuck you gotta give a heart attack to somebody? Like
Yeah.
like te la paso en persona, güey. Like un jump scare en persona is a lot funny. Pero una puta película, güey, like no pudiste hacer algo mejor que un puto jump scare.
Yeah, true.
Like,
You yes, exactly. It does mean Google it.
pero de ahí para allá, guys. ¿Algo más que quieras agregar, güey, de esta pinche película?
Um
Oye, Barber, neta, güey, ya no vas a escoger películas, güey.
yeah.
Like,
Card revoked, brother.
yeah. Never the fuck again. You're 0-2, güey. Y por goleada, güey. Perdiste como...
No fue ni en
Sí,
penales,
sí,
güey.
no metiste ni un gol, güey. Like, you didn't score a touchdown, güey. If this would have been a basketball game, you're losing like 40 points to 0.
Really, Ismael? You're surprised on how smart I sounded? You saying I'm not, sir?
Dile, no tienes ningún pelo de pendejo, güey.
Ningún pelo, cabrón.
Um, ¿Algo más que quieran agregar, guys?
Que la chingada. No me ayudes, Joey.
Yeah, vámonos. Entonces, que ya saben, pórtense bien, coman frutas y verduras. La película estuvo del nabo, guys. No la vuelvan a ver, güey. No pierdan su tiempo, güey. Es lo mejor de la película, 98 minutos nomás. ¿Sí? No. 88 minutos.
88.
Vámonos.
Bueno,
Ponle ahí, güey. www.
vámonos al Jags. ¿Cómo?
Vámonos. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Adiós.
See you next week.